hope you're doing okay. I am so happy. It is a new year, obviously. We all know it is a new year. You all know. Imposing maybe your child in stresses last year, but it is a new year. Happy New Year for the last time, I think. I am Stubborn Narase. I be here every Tuesday 9 p.m. right here on U24 TV and Thursday 2 p.m. So guys, this is our show Hustle and Bustle, the show for hustlers where we bring our beautiful hustlers in Uganda. They tell us what they do, how they do it, because it is one thing to start something, but it is another to run it, to sustain it. So that is all about hustle and bustle, for you to learn something, to get a tip or two that you can implement in your hustle or your already existing hustle. Today, today we do have Viboyo Oweyo. What does Viboyo mean? What does Oweyo mean, you know? He is a musician. You all know him. This guy has sung for like decades and decades and decades. He was once a teacher. So let us dive into the interview just right now. Hi.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine.
Hey, everybody, happy to be on your show.
Thank you too. I'm also happy to have you. A
show of hustlers and bustlers.
Yes. So Viboyo, intro nkwogedde konti yo Viboyo Oweyo, but since gwe sikumanyi nyonga gwe wemanyi intro. So can you briefly introduce yourself to the viewer?
Well, my name is Nsubuga Moses. Performing as Viboyo Oweyo. Viboyo means visions beyond your own, and Oweyo is just something that my friends added on the name Viboyo.
Why?
Yeah.
Because there is always a reason as to why they give you that extra AKA.
Well, I think I remember it came from there was a group called Venga Boys. They had a song, we go into it Biza. So there was a part that was Vibo, Oweyo, Oweyo. So I think people,
so it rhymed.
It rhymed with my name, and people felt like they thought these guys were saying Viboyo, Oweyo, and yeah.
And then you liked it?
I mean, it sounded nice. Why not?
So yes, we all know you're a musician, but then what inspired you to become a musician, you know? Because tuina hustles nyingi in Uganda. Why music?
Well, I have a music background. I was raised around music people. Like I had a brother who was a DJ. Yeah, your father. So I grew up around him, and through him, I got introduced to so many musicians. People like Billy Ocean, Bob Marley, Madonna, so many. Kool and the Gang. I mean, I used to listen to that in the late 80s. So yeah.
That's where you got your inspiration.
I got the love of music. And as a kid, I used to imitate songs. Like, I imitate songs and create my own songs out of the already sounding songs, yeah.
Viboyo, it seems like every artist in Uganda has a family background of music. Because when you ask them, my dad, my grandmother, chachi, vichi, why is it like that?
I mean, it's family. It's family. The first thing you get in the world is family. I mean, so yeah, most of the values as people we get them from families. So yeah, we get our names from even your life, you get it from your family. I mean, without family, how would you come in existence? Yeah, yeah. So yeah.
So how did you start off in this music thing? I know it was in the 90s, but then how was it starting, your music career in the 90s?
Well, like I said, I used to imitate songs and create my own songs out of them. So when I was in Mengo, we used to like do a mime at school, and from there I joined at Mengo because I remember I had a friend who was a friend to the late Menton Paddy. So Menton Paddy used to go to Nakasero, and these guys introduced me to like Trans-Day discos. Through Trans-Day discos, I learned about guys rapping I saw guys rapping on the mics, people like Kid Fox, Orlando, and we see these guys. So yeah, so I picked up interest. So and then later on, I got a friend of mine called Peter Katongole. This guy introduced me to rap. like to rapping, like to English rapping. I mean, and I give him credit. I haven't seen him in a while. So yeah, that's basically where I get my music background.
English rapping, like it is not so welcomed in Uganda. Tewatya muno gamba, why am like rushing to that side?
Basically rapping itself, let me tell you, I'm one of the first people to rap in Uganda. We introduced this thing on the industry here. Other Ugandans who were rapping, unfortunately, they were not here. They were staying abroad. But us, we were here on the ground. I remember it was me, Bataka Underground, there was Simple G, there was the Squad. And the first thing we did was rapping in English, because we used to rap over American raps, Busta Rhymes, Tupac, stuff like that. We rapped in English, and we rapped and rapped and rapped and rapped. And then I even give myself credit as the first person to write a Uganda rap.
Oh, wow.
And I even didn't know how people would take it, because I felt like, banaroza batia. So,
did they welcome the song?
With time. This thing, we had to push it with time. Even the rapping itself, we had to push it with time. Kids are so lucky now that people appreciate rap, but back then
it was tough.
Ngabatuyita abayimbi ba swing, like abayimbi ba swing, like abayimbi ababeera ku side enyongeza. Yeah.
Guys, I hope you're learning something. In the 90s, the hustle wasn't so soft in that today. How do you relate your music industry back then and the current music industry?
Well, the industry has so much grown. I mean, right now, I was telling people, you can do a song. I can start on a song now, and I'm done with that song in the next hour, and the next hour it's playing on radio. Oh, I even have a video there and then. So the things have become so easy. But then, on top of things becoming so easy, we are getting so much stuff, production without substance. So everyone thinks they just put out songs for the sake of putting out songs. People are minding about quantity rather than quality. Yeah.
Have you heard? Don't mind about the quantity, mind about the quality. Viboyo Oweyo, hey, the music industry is not very easy. So we saw you doing some collabos, Ngoimba Neba Radio and even other artists. Why do people think that you're mostly known for your collabos? Atenga Gwengo Muyimbi, you want to be known for your own music, see collabos. Why do you think so?
Well, at least they love the collabos. I appreciate that already. I mean, at least you love something from Viboyo, yeah? I don't know where that perception comes, but I maybe I haven't been I haven't been so aggressive in promoting my own music. I would put that.
Why? Because this is our hustle. We have to be, aggressive to push that thing. Yes, I know you're a star, but then much money into you want people to know your songs, the solo songs and everything. Why weren't you progressive? Were you caught up in other things?
Yeah, like I'll bring it back to myself. So yeah, but I think that we are going to change. We are going to push the music. You're going to love the music. I assure you, there is too much music. When you go on Spotify, leave alone my new album. There are so many old songs of Viboyo. I have like 5 albums on Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere. Music is there. YouTube, go look for it. Yeah.
How was your first experience performing back then? That first time you performed, how was it?
Stage fright. Stage fright. I feared. Like I went on stage quaking, like shaking, like I wasn't sure. I don't know. Yeah, it was stage fright at 100% or at 1,000%. Yeah.
Viboyo, in this music industry, we see so many challenges, like musicians getting sick, being misled by money, women, and everything. How did you handle that, and even up to now, you're still looking good and you're still focused? Because we saw so many peers, how have you stayed focused?
Well, to answer that question, I'll take you to my album, my forthcoming album. The title of my album is Handmade Triumph.
Handmade triumph.
Handmade triumph. Manyiga mukono. Oba mubumpimpi omupambanyi. So to answer you, nze ndi musajja mupambanyi, ndi musajja muyiribi, ndi musajja mutobi. I'm a hustler like your show. I'm a hustler, bustler. So that's the name, Handmade Triumph. So I concentrate more on my hustle. This hustle keeps me young because I keep engaging with young people. I keep meeting new people like Sibeirao, and it doesn't mean that I have a lot of money, no, but I just have a hustler's mind. You get? I have a hustler's mind. I have a hustler's, like, I'm a hustler, like from head to bottom. I'm a hustler.
Talking about, doing this and this and that, we also know that you're in Swangz Avenue. When and how did you join Swangz Avenue, first of all?
Well, Swangz was born when I'm in it. I would say that. So
meaning before it coming to the public, mwali yoku ground planning and executing.
Yes, so this was a group of guys, friends that were doing stuff here. So Swangz, and that's how I am in Swangz.
So meaning in the struggle jemwali mo kuimba, because even Beno ni yayimbako eyo wanse jemwali nga mo planning to bring something like a record label in Uganda.
Actually, it was never planned. It was never planned. It was
No. Viboyo Oweyo, because this is a big company. How come it wasn't planned initially?
Munange, it was never planned. The planning came maybe later in life, but it was never planned. It was Benon doing his thing, doing his studio, recording music for his birthdays and then
birthdays.
Yes, and then from there starting to record music for other guys, getting money to charging them to pay rent and stuff. Yeah, so it was never planned as we'll do this.
So right now that he's an established company, right now, what is your role?
Well, in Swangz, I'm a film producer. I produce for Benon and I produce for Marvin Musoke. You know Marvin Musoke, the videographer, the director, and Benon does television commercials. So I help these guys put together their shoots. So I'm a film producer. I'm also the security coordinator at our events, at the Swangz Avenue events. Yeah. So yeah.
You handle that.
I make sure people don't lose their stuff. You know, when you come to Swangz, it's hard to lose your property.
Yeah, and then you see this Kampala goods. So
we are hustlers. Yeah.
What do you want to be remembered for?
I want to be remembered as a Ugandan that made music that left a mark in people's lives. Okay. I want to be remembered as a Ugandan that helped so many young Ugandans achieve their dream.
How did you help them?
Well, in different ways. I'm not saying particularly this and this, but different ways, whichever way I can. I'm not going to point out ways, but whichever way I can. I want to be remembered as a Ugandan that even when I'm still alive, I want to be known as a Ugandan that can help another Ugandan at least add something on their life.
Oh, young Z. So let us go in for just a short break, not musical, sorry. And then we come back. You're still watching Hustle and Welcome back from that break. You're still watching Hustle and Bustle, the show for hustlers right here on U24 TV. And don't forget, remember, I am Stabe Narase. Today we have Viboyo Oweyo. He said that Viboyo means
visions beyond your own.
Visions beyond your own, and Oweyo was given to him by his friends. Tuchaliko hasoye how he started ekintu kyali kitya in the 90s, the 2000s okuyimba, like how he sees the industry right now. That is all the music hustle jalim, and even the film byakola, like, you know, he does this and that. It is a real hustle and bustle. So we know that you want to be remembered for helping others and everything. Katochitwale timu helping others. Mwalimu even promoting some musicians, the likes of Young Z. How is Young Z by the way?
Well, Young Z is no longer Young Z. He's grown up.
But Baby Gloria is still baby.
No. This one, actually, he goes by the name of Zagazillion. Yeah, he's signed to Swangz. He even has hit songs.
No.
Zagazillion is doing really well.
Zangzi is at Swangz. Hey.
Yeah, Zagazillion is signed at Swangz. Okay. His music is there. Go check it out. Yes, he's a grown guy now. He's no longer the young boy he's like built. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, kakatudde ku Young Zono gono owedde yakuba buhiitaawo. So how was it like promoting a teenager, a young boy in Uganda back then?
Well, it was amazing because this guy was like prescient. When I say prescient, like he was writing rhymes that were ahead of his age.
Yeah, even the lyrics beating azakola whether it is not Uganda yet.
The first time we saw that boy, they came 3. We were blown away. These young guys, the way they were writing, I mean, there was a future. There was a future, and I'm glad Young Z or Zagazillion now. If you want to check out his music, go on YouTube, Zagazillion. He has music, he has hits. Yeah, you'll be surprised. He has hits. He's there. He's doing so well, and I'm great. He's still doing his thing. Yeah.
You're one of the musicians who are, should I say, lucky that that you got a chance to work with Radio and Weasel and even other talented musicians. How was it like working with Radio on the Nyumbani project?
First, I will not say it's luck. I would say it's the universe that put us in that place at that time. Yeah, it's nothing to do with luck. It's how God planned things to be. In a certain point in life, it's like dots. Maybe a certain point in life you meet so and so, this and this and this will happen. Let me tell you, there's no one you've met by mistake. Yeah, there's no one you've met by mistake. So I wouldn't call that luck. I would say that's how the universe aligned us.
So you people that say, I was lucky to work with Radio, I was lucky to sing with him, I was lucky he wrote for me. It is not luck. It is how God planned.
Yeah, it was the way we were aligned. So yeah, I met Radio at Sound Room. I was Radio. I was the first person to promote his music. He came to me just after Chameleon had recorded his first song. Because I used to meet him at Chameleon's place, and he was an artist drawing Chameleon's pictures. When Chameleon recorded his song, his first song was Jennifer Njagalo. No. It was no. It was Jennifer. It was Jennifer Njagalo zine kumazina. Yeah, it was Jennifer. He brought that song, and I was like, I was in a position that could help him push. Because
your company Sound Room used to promote.
So I used to sell CDs, and I could distribute people's music. So it was a perfect song. It was good. I loved it myself. So I started promoting it, giving it out to people. That's how we met with Radio. We became friends. Then Weasel, I knew Weasel from Chameleon Dag, and we happened. Life. We did our music. We used to hang around a lot. I knew Jeff from the manager. So I have known Jeff and his brothers. So like I said, it's the universe that aligned that.
It's all about meeting people and meeting.
Exactly. Because if I tell you the way I met Jeff, I met him through Rota, and the way I met Radio, so different things happen different ways. And then we happened to be at Swangz in Muswangari one day. Jeff says, but Viboyo tukoleyo luyimba, just as an idea. And then Radio said, Jangwe Nchembo. No. They used to stay in Nyanama. I went there. Weasel started working on a beat. Weasel does beats. Weasel started working on a rough beat there. Radio came and chose a direction for the song. It was like, let's sing about the love that is not every day. Yeah, and that's how we got the topic. We wrote. The next day we went to Benon in Muswangali and recorded. Then Aziz came in. Then Jeff came in and listened to the song, and he said, you know what? Let's call Aziz. Aziz came in and played the guitar. The song, we released that song. Me, I didn't even think it would be something. I mean, I would honestly say even Benon didn't like that song. Yeah. And Jeff was like, this is a song. After 6 months, I was home sleeping. Benon and Vampos were performing in Gulu. Then Benon sends me a message, man, Viboyo. Chonache chiri. Tulino kola video no oba tolina sentence nja kukwatirako. And this is like back then in 2009. Kyonna kye kiri nja kukwatirako tulino kola video no. He was surprised. They played the song in a bar, in the club, and everyone and was like, but in Kampala no one knew it. And then surprising, there was a friend of mine called Raymond. He used to work on NTV there. Nayiranga Viboyo rimbo okoliranga videos ejimpe buwihe byala osirike. So yeah, Nyumbani was a blessed song. People loved it. I didn't expect much from that song.
So since you didn't think it was going to be a hit, how was it like on the set shooting? Were you like, let me just do? Actually,
even shooting the song at the set, I didn't feel like it was a hit. I mean, of course, yeah, you know, kunyumisa muziki, but I didn't feel like it was a hit. But yeah, the song, I think it's one of those biggest songs I've ever been on. Okay. Yeah.
How about the whistle songs, the DJs?
Yeah, we've
you know that those are timeless hits.
Well, they are. They are. Because like Nyumbani is like say 15 years now. Mr. DJ, same thing, maybe 15 years now. So yeah, they are timeless.
How do you feel okubanti enyimba ziwakuba in your house of the 2000s, even if they are played right now, it feels like, you know, it's a new song? How do you feel?
It's funny, but you get used to it. It becomes something normal. It becomes something like when someone calls your name. It's, I mean, yes, I mean, yeah.
Do you as an artist, sit down and watch your own songs, your videos? Do you?
Man, it's difficult watching your video. It's difficult watching your video and finish it. Trust me. I don't know why, but somehow it's difficult to watch your video. I don't know, but yeah.
Do you also watch your interviews? Because, we've seen so many scenarios of, celebrities, America, Warrior, Uganda, Ngabagamba. We don't watch TV. I don't even watch my interviews. You as a person, because this is your hustle, Do you watch TV? Do you watch your interviews?
I wouldn't watch my interviews because I know what I say, but I watch people's interviews. Okay. Yeah? I watch people's interviews. I enjoy watching people's interview. I wouldn't love to watch me on an interview. Wow. I don't know why.
So let us talk about Soundroom. So you was there and then you thought about an idea of, you want to help others and everything. You came up with Soundroom. How was it like coming up with a company like that, and why? What was the motive?
Originally, Soundroom wasn't my idea. I have to give credit where it's due. Soundroom was Amon Lukwago's idea. I used to work at Rotas. Then at Rotas, I met so many people in the industry, DJs, musicians, people that were traveling, people that had traveled, because that was the base. Even before Soundroom, Rota's place was the base. Like people from the US, UK, Scandinavia, South Africa, Kenya, Uganda, Rota, Rainbow. That was the place. Yeah. So through DJ Rota in that place, I met a lot of people. This is where I meet Amon. Amon used to come from UK to Rotas to get music and takes it Ugandan music. He takes it back because he was a DJ there. So through him, I met Amon, and then Amon was like, watch to tukole something. I'll bring you something, computer tukole. And I was like, and then after some time, Amon comes back and is like, there's a computer to tandike D. And then I still thought, then but tulina tandikwa, na tukole duka wali, ne bakole duka awo naga na tutekemu, ne bakola boutique naga na tutekemu side computer otandikirawo. That's how Soundroom comes in existence. Then after some time I took it over. Yeah. So sound room was so big. All musicians that were in the business between, let's say, 2003, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Know it. Sound room was a place where we used to sell music. Back then, twali tutunda CD. We sell music. People come to buy, to record the music, to do selections, selection ya video. Before ebintu bino ng'abantu music bamuwulira ku CD ku kiwe. So we used to do a lot of that. Nga tu recording a CD. Then I used to brand nga abayimbi mbakolera CD eziriko ebifaananyi byabwe. So yeah, launch. Most of the abayimbi bakolanga launch. They used to do launches. I was the one doing the CDs. Like they do launches and they are selling CDs. You see an artist, I was doing that stuff. Then I used to, so a lot of stuff we did at Sound Room. I mean, like a hustle. Well, but you know, as a hustler, sometimes Kampala is not easy, I'm telling you, because I've gone through that life of working in arcades. Abantu abemula bakolera mu arcade bahasolinga omwezi gugwako ng'alina rent yekka.
Viboyo, mpozi the men, for the women we hear imbu mu arcade baba nebi sponsor bibateka mu sente, so haso teba yavanyi.
Awo simanyi because I'm siri mukyala kanjogere ku kyemmanyi nkugambye, and this is a show about hustlers. Yeah. Respect people, guys that are working downtown. These guys are going through a lot of stuff. You see a guy coming from home, najja nakola omwezi mulamba, and they only make out rent of the place they are working in. He has to eat every day. He has to pay for the toilet. He has to drink. He has to pay transport. He has to pay his rent. I mean, so I respect that hustle downtown. I respect that hustle because I've gone through it. I know it. Yeah.
So for Sound Room, it was all about helping each other.
It was more about, but we also used to do because nga tulina okusasula rent ekizimbe si kyaffe era ng'oluusi batuggalawo. Most times people used to come nga basangako ekijegere, ate bakuggalawo ekijegere, you have to pay fine. Let's say you're paying for example, you pay rent of 1 million and you fail to pay in time. This guy comes, if you pay on the 16th, this guy comes and looks. If you pay the rent of 1 million, you have to pay interest. You have to pay let's say an extra 200 okujjako ekijegere. So yeah, that's a hustle down there.
We see that you're doing, in this music hustle, you're doing different things. So you came up with an idea of wrap up, whereby you wrap up different events eyebadde mu mwaka. Eyo idea yava kuki mu hustle yo nga go yali egenda kuyamba, and what is it all about?
Well, wrap up is not about me making money. I have not made a single coin from the wrap ups. Yeah, nebogena ne ku YouTube the views are wrap up ntona abantu bade tebazigoberera nnyo. Yeah, so I have not made money from wrap up. I do wrap up. I'm just like as a curator. I want to archive. I want to archive events that can easily be forgotten, so that in the future a person can remember what happened when, at least in a song. I want to be one of the archivers, a different type of archiving. Yeah. You are an archivers too, because this will be watched maybe years and after this, but I imagine it in a different perspective of music, and a person goes wrap up.
More interesting.
Just like now, go back and listen to the wrap up 2012. Yeah, you remember like, hey, nature chaliwo, hey, nature, it will tickle your mind. It will like, hey, nature chaliwo. You listen to the wrap up 2013. Hey, wow. So yeah.
So wrap up, see, money.
Wrap up, like I said, these are things I'm doing to add value to our country, to add value to everyone. I mean, yes.
Would you want to make any collabo with, any artist right now?
Well, my new album has collabos.
Like Azawi.
Like the new song we are promoting, Tugendeyo, is featuring Azawi. Yeah. The album has a song After Midnight featuring Apas. I have another song Wendi Balwaya Mutabanu featuring Benoni Mugumbya. I have another song Dear Bestie featuring Julius Sese. I have another song Chop Life featuring Whisper. So yeah, I have a song Spider. I featured Spider on the album and the lady rapper called Tushi. So yeah, I collaborate with people.
Tulabye nti obadde otwala nnyo breaks neno album empya gy'olina gy'opromoting right now efuluma February.
The album is coming out February 2nd. Album efuluma February 2nd. Handmade Triumph omupambanyi February 2nd. Yeah.
Tulabye nti breaks obadde otwala nga katugambe nti this time round okomyewo kukikuba paka obeera still after this album ojayiba ennyimba ziizo still a break.
Well, nkyaliwoko. Kano kenzize. Nkyaliwoko for some time because my strategy, this album is strictly for Uganda, mainly for Uganda. I want to sell. When I say Uganda, I don't mean that other people or people who are not Ugandans shouldn't listen to the album, but it's something that I want to sell the Uganda to the world, the Ugandan culture to the world, the Ugandan hustlers culture to the world, the handmade triumph to the world, Omupambanyi to the world. You get? And the next album will focus on East Africa. Yes.
Then the next Africa.
Then the next album will focus on Africa. We have 4 phases. Then the 4th album will focus on the world. Yes.
So yeah, man, Viboyo, thank you so much for your time. Can spend to Jakuza any other time.
Thank you for having me. It's been omanyi embozi yange teggwayo nekakati ndabye producer wagamba embozi mujaji embozi mpanvu teggwayo. Sharenza abadaga embozi mujagitema embozi.
Tuleseyo bingi. Waliwo wali bwe bakusibako.
Bingi.
Tujja kuzza.
Embozi tetugituuseeko yadde kota we. Naye newe mwebaleko havinga ba hustler mwena hustlers out there, keep hustling. I have a song about hustlers. Nze nga bwe nkugamba nze ndi hustler nkimanyi. This song is keep striving, more hustle nga topowa, keep surviving, keep on trying, naye dunia struggle tekoma. So the album Handmade Triumph is coming out 2nd Feb. The first single Tugendeyo is available now. Mugende mulunonye everywhere. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music. Tugendeyo features Azawi. It's a very, very beautiful song. It's going to be a classic. Ingawe mumanyi mu collabo anti mugende kuba nnyo collabo. So yeah.
Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. Viboyo simubuuziza concert yaffe yaddi omanyi ng'omuyimbi hasa yandyagadde okolayo ka concert abantu bajje, but then as I've said tujja kumuzza atuweeko atugambe ebirala bingi. Thank you so much for watching. I am Stephen Narase from my producer Sharon's Media, executive producer Mr. Tumkunde Ivan. I love you so much. Auchu chacha, what do you